So why did you apply for Setup Makeover?
Well, I figured, I mean, I knew I needed one, and I really didn't have the money to afford to get a new one. But I figured, you know, what the heck? I mean, what's the worst? What's the worst that could happen?
What's the worst that could happen? Exactly.
What's the worst that could happen? You know, if I didn't win, well, so be it. You know,
move on with your life, right?
Yeah.
So after 5 long hours, the setup was finally complete. I was actually surprised everything went according to plan. There were no missing parts, nothing was damaged on the way, so everything went smoothly for the most part. So then it was time to go grab Heath and show him his new setup.
Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Oh,
You can roll up to it if you want.
holy crap. I like that wallpaper.
I know you're a Diablo fan, so I put that for you.
I was wondering how it was all going to come together and stuff.
What do you think?
It looks good. It looks really good.
Right.
I like the lights on the case and stuff. I really like the monitor though. It's really nice.
It's a nice upgrade from the
Oh yes.
2 other monitors you have.
It's a huge upgrade. It's like both of the ones I had put together.
So this time around, I wanted to build a setup with an emphasis on function. Something that is not only an upgrade coming from his old setup, but also something that Heath can comfortably use every day. It's nothing overkill or super flashy like I usually do. I feel like I took a more simpler approach this time. So the monitor is actually the same one I'm using for my personal setup back at home. It's an LG 38-inch curved ultra-wide monitor with a 3800 by 1600 resolution. So instead of using 2 separate monitors, he now has a massive ultra-wide. So one of the reasons why I picked this monitor is because of FreeSync. It's going to help reduce screen tearing and stuttering since he is using an AMD GPU. I also overclocked the refresh rate to 75 Hz. For 1080p gaming, it's more than enough. Plus, it's great for color-sensitive work, so Heath's wife can use it to edit her photos. Only this time, the PC won't be crashing. Speaking of the PC, it's a really nice upgrade from his old one. It's got a Ryzen 5 2600X, 16 gigs of RAM, and the RX 580 8GB graphics card from Sapphire. I did go with a 6-core since he said he likes to stream a lot, so the extra 2 cores will help in encoding and multitasking. The case I went with is the CoolerMaster Q300P. I picked this up because I wanted something small enough that would fit on the same desk. It did come with 2 RGB fans in the front for intake, but I did add 2 more fans in the top for exhaust.
It's a huge upgrade from what I had.
Yeah,
A very huge upgrade.
definitely. I did go with a neutral color scheme, so I left the RGB lighting alone so that Heath can change it to whatever color he desires. Speaking of RGB, I did hook him up with some CoolerMaster peripherals. We got the MK750 keyboard, we got the MM531 mouse, and an RGB mouse pad, all from CoolerMaster. The keyboard has cherry blue switches and it comes with a detachable wrist rest and dedicated multimedia buttons, which will make it easy for Heath to control his music. I picked the mouse because I thought it would be really easy for Heath to game on since he uses his knuckles and this mouse has a flatter surface. I also picked a headset that was going to be comfortable to wear for long hours at a time. The MH751 kind of fit that criteria. Not only do they sound really good, but they're really comfortable to wear, and since he does stream a lot, I wanted to get him a headset that has a great microphone.
Oh, these are really lightweight.
Yeah,
Much lighter than those other ones that got so heavy wearing those.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I think they're really comfortable. I know it's going to take him some time to get used to all the new gear, so I even told him if there's something he's still not comfortable with after a few weeks, I can send him new gear, or he can even swap it with his previous gear. Aside from the headset, I did give him a really nice upgrade for his speakers. Now these are the Edifier Spinnakers, which are the exact same ones I've been using at the setup back in my office. They sound really great, and he's able to control the volume and his tracks using the wireless remote that it comes with. I didn't want to drill a hole in his desk, so instead, I routed the wires across and underneath the table. The fact that the IKEA Backhand desk comes with a net for cable management is awesome, and it made my job so much easier. Finally, I added some nettle leaves on the wall to spice it up a bit. That way it doesn't look so plain. Like I said earlier, I did go with a more cleaner and minimalistic setup this time around with a focus on functionality. Other than gaming, is there anything else you would like to do with your new setup?
Well, to be able to stream again, I mean, I don't have a big following or anything like that, but I do it for fun, you know, just enjoyment,
Right.
pastime. Mainly because, you know, me being paralyzed, I see a lot of the streamers I follow on Twitch are charity streamers, and I wanted to be able to try some way to be able to help get some information out there about a charity that I like and stuff like that.
Okay.
And also, like I said, you know, to help maybe with my wife with the photography stuff, and be able to do it for her to help her out.
Right. I see. Do you stream on Twitch, or is it a game?
Twitch, yes, on Twitch TV.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll drop a link below to your channel if people want to check you out. So Heath, now that you see the setup, what are your final thoughts about it? What is your favorite part about the setup?
The monitor is absolutely amazing. It's bigger than my TV. I mean, it is. It's wonderful. And I mean, the PC, the lights on RGB, the mouse pad. I mean, it's all.
Are you a fan of the RGB lighting? Or
I am. I do like it. I mean, my old setup had incorporated a little bit into it, but couldn't do much. But I love the lighting on it, the wall lighting and everything, and it's awesome. I just want to say thank you to TechSource, Ed, Bob, CoolerMaster, all of you. I really do appreciate it, and I'm going to take excellent care of it.
I do want to say one final thing before I end the season, and this is to Heath and Amanda. I know you guys are watching this. First of all, I want to thank you guys for letting us in your home, and I'm sorry that it took up most of your day. Secondly, I just want to say what you guys have there is very special. The love between you two is something I haven't seen anywhere else. The fact that your wife stood by you after the incident and even getting married after says a lot about how strong your love is, and I think that's really rare to find these days. It's really sad, but it's true. Loyalty is very rare to find these days. But I want to wish you guys the best of luck in your future. If there's anything you ever need, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm actually going to be sending you guys a little something for Christmas. Heath, make sure to check your email if you're watching this video. And you guys can use it to do whatever you want, but I'm hoping it can help make your Christmas a little better. So that does it for this season of Setup Makeover. Let me know what you guys think about Heath's setup by leaving your feedback in the comment section down below. If you guys enjoyed the series, feel free to toss a like to show your support. And also feel free to dislike if you guys didn't enjoy it. Heath, congratulations on your new setup, man. I really hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions at all, feel free to toss me an email or text me. You have my number. Okay. I'm actually planning on going to a different country for season 4 of Setup Makeover. So if you guys want to leave some recommendations in the comment section about what country I should visit, feel free to do that. But anyways, that's it for me today. Thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you in the next one.